Hello my gorgeous plant people, welcome back to Reading Mindfully. My name is Yana, and today I just wanted to discuss how you deal with your mental health in your plant collection. So let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So like I said, I just wanted to have a discussion about mental health in your plant collection and how you can keep a nice balance. I myself struggled with this last year and a little bit of this year, and I just learned that you just have to maintain a sort of balance when it comes to your mental health in your plants. And first I want to say that if you're having mental health issues or if you need to talk to someone, it's okay to seek out a professional. You know, no one's going to judge you. We're all here. We all deal with these things from time to time, but I would say if you really need to talk to someone, that you go ahead and take that step. And as far as mental health, the first thing I would say is that you have to take care of yourself first. If you take care of yourself first, you're able to function better, you'll be able to work better, you know, with your work life and your family. If you're not able to take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of your family? How are you going to take care of your friends and your plants? If you don't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of your plants. So I always say that if it comes down to you and your plants, that you have to take care of yourself first, so that way you can take care of everything else. And so with taking care of yourself first, there are some tips that I want to give. First, I want to say that you want to incorporate live fruits and vegetables into your diet. And when I say live, I mean just bring more life into your diet, more raw fruits and vegetables, making sure that you get your sources of fruit and vegetables every day. Because when you bring that life into your body, that's when you can function at your best. So that would be my first tip. The second tip is maybe, do some meditating or some reading. I find that when you work on your mind and get your mind together, it helps you to function better. Meditating can also help you sleep better and to have better thoughts throughout the day. Another tip is just to get out in nature and walk around. Take a walk around your neighborhood, go to a park. That getting that fresh air in your lungs, especially when we've been quarantined for so long, just helping and maintaining that routine of getting fresh air into your lungs, into your body, also helps greatly. The next tip is, especially if you're working from home, to just, go throughout the day, maybe wear a different outfit. I know even if we're working out, sometimes when we work from home, you just want to roll out of bed, throw a robe on, and do what you need to do. But sometimes it really does help when you get dressed up. You put some pants on. I mean, you can keep your slippers on if you want to, but it helps just to change it up and make it seem like you're going throughout the day. Maybe you put on a little makeup, wash your face, throw a little jewelry on. That's something that I splurged on through the fall and the winter. When I didn't buy any plants, I did buy a little bit of jewelry just because I was working from home, and I found that after a while I was just rolling out of bed and wearing the same clothes, and I just found that I needed to keep a routine. Even though I was working from home, it really helped to maintain a routine. So I found that getting dressed, washing my face, putting makeup on, putting some jewelry on. This jewelry is from Ana Luisa, and I will have a few words to say at Ana Luisa, as they are the sponsor of this video. Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry company who sets out to make simple yet stunning pieces for everyday wear. Their philosophy is less is just enough, in which their collections are released in limited small batches, which ensures to produce the highest standards and eliminates excess waste. Their designs are both intuitive and thoughtful, simple to look at, and easy to live in. Another few things to note about Ana Luisa and their sustainability is the way they offset 100% of their carbon emissions, which starts with the sourcing of their raw materials all the way to disposing of their pieces. They offer fair prices, with jewelry starting at just $39 and no luxury markups. They have exceptional quality. These pieces are very long lasting and crafted with care from the best noble materials, and each includes a 365-day warranty. these pieces are a great way to treat yourself or a unique gift, especially with Mother's Day right around the corner. You should definitely click on the link in my description if you're interested in buying any of these pieces. They do offer speedy delivery service all around the world. If you're interested in any of these pieces, check out their website at analuisa.com. The bracelet that I chose is the Michael Bow bracelet. This is a timeless curved chain bracelet which features squared off links to give a classic design a bold link. I chose this bracelet because it was simple enough to be worn on its own or stacked with any other bracelets, and as someone who can appreciate a more minimal and simple look, this bracelet was right up my alley. I also chose this atom bold necklace, which in itself is a unique statement piece. It is ideal to contrast with other layered necklaces, or you can wear it by itself to create a statement piece. I love wearing these pieces together to dress up any outfit, especially a long sleeve shirt or something as simple as a t-shirt. So thank you, Ana Luisa, for sending me these pieces of jewelry. I find that adding a little bit of jewelry to my wardrobe does make me feel a little bit better and more motivated to get things done throughout the day. Alright, so as far as your plant collection, in order to keep balance, you just want to make sure that the plant collection that you currently have are the plants that you're able to take care of. Now, I know I give a good amount of advice and some of it kind of circulates throughout my videos, but it is true. If you collect plants that you're able to take care of, that fit your environment, you don't have to struggle so much to provide extra lighting or extra humidity and things like that. I find that when you buy plants that just fit into your environment, it is much easier for you to maintain, and that way you don't have to have any extra stress or anxiety affecting your mental state. As well as when it comes to care and maintenance, if you work in zones or if you take care of one section at a time, that also helps. Maybe if you can maybe if you can get a friend or a family to help you with your plant collection. If not, it could be wise just to keep a smaller plant collection. You don't have to have a big plant collection to have a nice collection. I know a lot of people do brag about having larger collections, but honestly, if you can't maintain a larger collection, there is no need to have so many plants. It is just wise to keep a number of plants that you can maintain easily and that you don't become overwhelmed with. If you're overwhelmed with 100 plants, maybe scale down to 50 or 75 and maintain that number for a while. Don't buy any more plants in the meantime. And if you find yourself buying plants just out of buying plants, maybe you could create like a checklist of of characteristics that you like in a plant, or you could create a list of plants that you're looking for or plants that do well in your collection. That way when you go out to a nursery, you just don't pick up any plant that you see. I also recommend that you just don't buy rescue plants, as rescue plants tend to be cheaper, and that way you just tend to buy up a whole bunch of them. You really just want to buy plants that you really like, that you can't get out of your mind, and that you're able to take care of. That way you're just not buying plants just to buy plants. Always recommend decluttering as well, so that way you can scale down, only keep the plants that you absolutely love. It is so easy to just wake up one day and have a bunch of plants that you really don't care for. So if you can have a routine of decluttering, maybe you could declutter 2 to 4 times a year, just to make sure that the plant collection that you have is all the plants that you really love. As well as if you can just rearrange your plants. Rearranging your plant collection really does help, and especially it is key if you're one person who likes to constantly change plants or constantly add plants. I find that rearranging your plants does give you the feeling of kind of adding to your plant collection, or your plant collection changing without having to buy plants. And then another thing is to maybe, instead of buying plants, you could buy stands or things like that, just to change up the height and the structure of your plants instead of just adding plants to your collection. As always, I just want to say that plant collecting should not be a race. We're not racing to the finish line to see who can have the biggest, the best, the most rare plant collection. It should be the plant collection that you love, that you enjoy taking care of, that does not cause you stress and anxiety and, you know, wreak havoc on your mental health. Your plant collection should never take over your life. Rather, it should be incorporated into your life and add to your life. It should never take away. Your hobby should never take away from the quality of your life, but instead add to it. So if you ever feel like your plant collection is taking over your life, or if you're not able to, you know, add to other areas of your life because you're spending all your time, your money, and your effort in your plant collection, that is when you know it is time to go ahead and, you know, scale down, move away from that, so that way you can devote to all areas of your life and not just your plant collection. Like I said, we're plant people, we're plant enthusiasts, but it should never take over all aspects of our lives. We have other things to do, we have other priorities, and our lives should not just be centered around plants. So if you ever feel like, you know, you feel that way, it's definitely time to make a change. And as well as if you're having a moment where you need to take a step back from your plant collection, that's okay too. Or your plants will be okay for a week, some will be okay for 2 weeks. And so if you have to place your plant collection on a back burner for a week or so, that's fine as well. I've done that and my plants were okay. I might have lost 3 plants at the most, but as I have over 100 so plants, losing 3 plants is really not that big of a deal. And you know, if I really wanted to, I could replace those plants, which is another reason why maybe you want to scale down the amount that you spend on certain plants, so that way if you do lose a plant, it can be easily replaced. So I just wanted to make this video so that way we could go ahead and spread the word and help each other. You know, if someone needs help, if someone needs to reach out and to talk to someone, that you can find some comfort in the plant community, because from time to time we all do have some things going on in our lives, and you know, it's okay to reach out to others. Don't be afraid to reach out to others on Facebook, on Instagram. There's a huge plant community and there's a ton of people that you can make friends with. This is why I just wanted to go ahead and make this video, so that way we can start a discussion, because like I said, you're not alone. So as always, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my video, liking and subscribing. Again, if you want to check out these pieces that I got from Ana Luisa, I will leave my details in the description. If you guys have run into any issues with mental health and trying to maintain your plant collection, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let's help each other. And I just want to say that I appreciate every single one of you guys, and reach out to me on Instagram if you want. But as always, I just want to say thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.